Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Lies! Lies inside and out, all lies!
Not many reboots are better than or even comparable to their originals, with the exceptions of Gaslight, The Man Who Knew Too Much, Scarface, and The Ten Commandments. Blue Jasmine being even more rare because it is an Oscar-winning reboot. But is it better than the original? Let's see. Marlon Brando and Vivian Leigh are an odd pair to say the least. In fact, before shooting, it is said that they both had preconceived notions about the other. She thought he was pretentious and he thought she was stuffy and prim. Thankfully, they both pressed through and ended up working marvelously together. Brando does an excellent job of playing Stanley, aided in part by the fact that he played the role on Broadway before. But in 1951, he was still not a star, and they considered others for the role, namely Robert Mitchum, Gregory Peck, and Burt Lancaster. In fact, Brando was originally denied the role because they thought that he was too good looking and too young. Not a good fit for the rough and tumble character that Stanley was. And it took the tireless work of his agent to get him casted. And as we see in this clip, it worked out beautifully.
Now that's how I'm gonna clear the table. Don't you ever talk that way to me. Pig, Pollock, disgusting, vulgar, greasy. Those kind of words have been on your tongue, and your sister's tongue is too much around here. What do you think you are, a pair of queens?
And although reminiscent of Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight, the role ultimately cost Vivian Leigh her sanity, she shows herself in this movie to be worthy of her Oscar.
Silver and turquoise pen in the shape of a seahorse. You'll find it in the heart-shaped box I keep my accessories in. Oh, and Stella, see if you can locate a bunch of artificial violets in that box. I wear it with a seahorse on the lapel of the jacket.
This leaves Blue Jasmine with incredibly large shoes to fill, and if it were not for Cate Blanchett, this would not even be a discussion. For a B-level actress, she gives an A-level performance in this film, and as the film progresses, we see her devolve into insanity, as her own world caves in around her. And she's not even negatively affected by starring opposite another lower B-level actor in Alec Baldwin. No insult to their ability, but they're not top-level stars. But when you analyze their on-screen chemistry, you can't even tell, especially in this scene where she confronts him about his affair.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding.
I know this comes as a shock, but I have to be honest with you.
You want to be honest? That's the biggest joke of all.
I've had casual flirtations in the past, but they didn't mean anything to me until now. This is different.
Are you out of your mind? She is a teenager, for Christ's sake. She's an au pair. I mean, are you crazy?
Jesus Christ, this is hard for me to tell you.
It's hard for you? What about me? This is so humiliating for me. I mean, it is bad enough that everyone knows you've been unfaithful, but to just throw me away for this stupid-looking little French...
I will take very good care of you.
I'm sorry. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I don't know what am I doing here? Okay, this is unacceptable. This is not gonna happen. You're not going anywhere. This is unacceptable.
Jasmine, you're having a tantrum. You are having...
This is not... Don't you touch me!
You are having...
Don't you touch me!
You are having a tantrum. Stop. Stop.
What am I doing?
You've got to pull yourself together. Jasmine!
However, the supporting cast does not lend to what could have been an incredible film overall. And I don't feel the storyline is as compelling and flows as well as the original Streetcar Named Desire. Brownie points for Blanchett and Baldwin for their acting, and I would say that Blanchett definitely deserved her Oscar. However, I give the gold to A Streetcar Named Desire. But I want to hear from you. Who's your pick, and who do you think should be next? And I will see you guys next time.
Steady.